Hi, everyone. Welcome to Soulflower Awakening. I'm so glad you tuned in here today. I just wanted to go live because it's easier than recording a video. And then you get to see me raw live. Here I am pulling cards for you. So, my name is Rachel, and I'm a tarot reader. And I have been reading tarot cards for about 10 years now. And I am just it's changed my life, and so now I wanna start reading on YouTube for you guys, and, not only tarot cards, but oracle cards and animal medicine cards, and I just like to fill my readings with, many different energies of light and, um, archetypes and mothers and fathers and spirit guides, animal guides to really help us get a comprehensive view of where we're being supported and what direction to go in. And right now there's so many changes going on in our world and internally as well as we are like leaving Aries season and are in Taurus season now. A lot of growth and passionate awareness about who we are was just realized during Aries season, and we're still learning that. Now we're grounding it into our physical reality. And so um, yeah, I'm inspired today to do a reading about what are we opening up into this new reality that we are creating. And it's just a reading to help encourage us to see our true potential of what we're capable of manifesting. And yeah, I just love doing readings like this because it really helps encourage our manifestation powers and helps us focus on the light and helps us focus on the positive things that are happening in our life. So I'm going to do 3 readings so we can make it a little bit more personal and not so collective. It'll be a general reading for the collective, but you can pick from 3 different readings. So right now I'm going to pick the different readings, the different cards for the readings. Okay, so the first reading, we've got the Sun card. So beautiful. And the Sun is like your true inner self. That is your true potential, is just being you. So for reading number 2, we have the Lovers. And your divine counterpart is something that you may be really calling in right now, just a reflection of the true you that you are. Okay, and then so for number 3, we have the 7 of Wands, standing in your power, standing in your courage in the middle of whatever is going on in your life, whatever situations are being given to you right now. You're standing in your power and you're not going to take any BS. So those are the 3 readings to choose. I'm sorry. This is number 1, number 2, and number 3. Those are beautiful readings. It's like being your truth, calling in your soulmate, recognizing the divine love within, and then standing in your power for group number 3. Okay, let's see here. So group number 1 with the Sun at the top of your reading. We will just leave that card out. Stepping in your true authenticity of your true soul self. And just thinking, like, what kind of spread do we want to do? How are you walking into your true potential? How are you being? I'm going to do the 10 card spread. So it's going to be kind of big. So it may take like a good 20 or 30 minutes to really get out what everything that spirit wants to say right now. So it's going to be a Tree of Life tarot spread, and obviously it's tarot. um, so this is a 10 card spread, and it goes over kind of like all your energy centers. And at the top, we have the Hermit for the crown chakra. And for the divine masculine, we have the Eight of Wands. This is beautiful. This is like standing in your power. And then for number 3 in your divine feminine, we have Death in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Cups for your masculine. And for your feminine, we have the Seven of Cups. And this card here is number 5 or 6, and it represents the center of the Tree of Life, which is where your heart energy is, your solar plexus energy, the power of who you are, and kind of the God within you. So you've got the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Six of Swords, and then the Seven of Swords, and then we have the Lovers down here at the bottom of, and then for the root chakra, we have the Queen of Swords. So it seems to me that you are in your head a lot. We got a lot of sword energy here. So you're thinking a lot about what you want to manifest, what you want to bring in. You're thinking about your, like, everything that you've recently been through, all the struggles, all the victories, all that you've learned so much over the years that you have really gained a lot of wisdom from. And you're just shining the light on that right now, just reflecting on that, sitting in your peace, being in your beauty, and your just in awe of where you are and what you've achieved. And with the divine masculine at your like third eye and then throat chakra, you have the Eight of Wands. And this is like you are willing to take action on your inner vision, your heart space, what it is that you are creating and from your heart space. So that is a really positive card, like, and it's happening for you. This is like what you're putting out there and then what's going to come back to you. And then this is where the tree of this is where the high priestess is on the tree of life. And you've got the death card in reverse. And this could just be where there's just still some rebirthing and some letting go of the olds that needs to happen, that um, I'm hearing just like letting go, creating space for change. Don't hold on so tight. Like, and our feminine energy for all of us is more yin. It's it's a can be a dark energy, like where we can be super negative and go within and just hide and hibernate. And um it's like female dark energy can be wrathful, but I feel like when we're in our masculine shadow side, we're like really aggressive and taking energy out. But when we're in our female side, we're definitely more reclusive and dark. And um, I just feel like there's an energy that um, just needs to be loved and cherished, and that is the way through the darkness. Loving the darker side of you, whatever cravings or yearnings or things that you feel like you want, but you know you can't have, like, accept those feelings, love those feelings, and release it, and let that just continue to make you a newer, stronger, more loving, more accepting person in the midst of all the challenges and um, in the midst of the sacrifice. Like, accept the sacrifice, like, love it, and to say, okay, I'm going to sacrifice this and I'm not going to resist it. Like, don't resist the challenge. Um, And with the 7 of Cups also, and this is in the strength position, like, this is a really important position on the tree of life of what is changing in your reality. What do you want to see change in? What are you manifesting? And I see a lot of beauty. I mean, you have in your sacral chakra, this is like what you really want. This is like your heart's desire to come into union. And this is funny. This is like the card for pile number two. Or there is a union that you're letting go of that is still residing in your womb space and your sacral chakra energy that you need to let go of. I feel that strongly for a lot of you, actually, because we have the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Swords right next to it. You've like moved on from this relationship, but it feels like unjust, or it feels like you've stolen, um, like, maybe you feel guilty for moving away from this relationship. There's some whatever kind of energies that you have that are on the more shadowy side, like guilt, shame, fear, regret, about walking away from this relationship. That's what the death card is all about. She wants you to let go. Your high priestess. This was on the high priestess position of the tree of life. And this 7 of cups is in the position of change and the change that's needed. And right now, she wants you to let go of this old energy of the past relationships and how they have affected your self-worth and your true potential in any way, and dream of the you that is coming and the you that is here now. And yeah, I really feel like this is you at your root chakra. You're cutting away the illusions of this negative energy. And it was in reverse, so and the death card is in reverse, so, like, that's the work that needs to be done to stand in your power, stand in your strength, and cut away the illusions that have stolen your joy, that have stolen the inner child that you are. The Hermit is like, "Hello in there, I know you're in there, like, I see you." And I feel it. I feel all that I've been through. And I got to let go of this resistance to letting go of the negative pains. Like, something with the yin energy being with the negative energy being in the feminine side, it's like we're clinging, we're hanging on to what is all those sad feelings. And it's so hard to let those go. But you are a beautiful soul sun, a beautiful sunshine, my dear. And you are ready to break free and stand in your potential, stand in your power and your strength. And let's see, we have a Rumi card here. You are a work of art. Yes, that's so beautiful. It says, be the portrait of divine beauty. Yes, I feel like the sun card is, I mean, is just surrounded by beautiful flowers. And at the center, it's like the heart with the yin yang. It's like loving that dark side. Don't resist it. Accept all those negative feelings and let them just wash away and see the beauty that you are. I'm going to read that card. Or just some of it, the work of art card in the Rumi deck. This is an amazing deck that is, I just love the Sufis and their poetry. It's so healing. So healing. Um, let's see here if I can find it. Work of art. Okay, not being able to fall in love with his own beauty. God created a mirror to reflect his hidden grace. That mirror is the heart. Let the grace of the beloved emanate through you. Oh, that's so beautiful. So, what do you want to reflect back at you? You want to see you want to see love and experience love. Um, Asking spirit to shed her love on you and continue to just focus on the love coming into your heart. She says, Dear one, Atar appears here to guide you to release familiar routines, stagnant situations, challenging relationships that no longer support you or empower you. He has brought you the happy news that searching and learning has created the grace for you to be who you really are. And that's where, like, the hermit is. The hermit is shining light on all that you've learned, all that you've really come into. You are standing in your power and you are full of love of the divine. And the spirit is just wanting you to release further any residue or negative emotions or routines that are just not fitting the bill for you anymore, that are keeping you away from your true potential. By following by following the excitement of your heart, you will automatically begin the process of recreating yourself as if you are a crafting work of art. Oh, that's so powerful. That's so powerful. So, what are some of these beautiful dreams in the Seven of Cups that you are dreaming up? See, I'm going to pull an Isis Oracle card and let's just tune in to the Mother, the Divine Mother. What is group number one opening up into their true full potential? Abundance. Ooh, yes, abundance. Stellar blessings of the celestial God of abundance. That is really going to help you heal abundance of joy, abundance of love, abundance. Just you want to see your true self reflected back in your reality. And I think that's what you're dreaming of right now. It's like dreaming of maybe another potential soulmate, new successful career. And Mother Isis is saying that she is ready to pour out her abundance on you by releasing the resistance, releasing the past. You are able to step into and receive better this abundance. It says, abundance in many forms is flowing to you now, beloved. Intend right now to receive it. Just decide to do so in your heart this very moment. The oracle of the abundance of Sothis comes as guidance to expect increased flow and to continue your good works of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, gifts, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many, many forms over and over and over again. That's so beautiful. I love it. I love it. You're such a divine channel of light flowing in the form of love and beauty. And the more you like flow and dance and step into your essence, like get that sacral chakra moving. You've got the lovers there. What kind of loving energy do you want in that sacral chakra? We have, there is only light. Yes. Fill that sacral chakra up with light. See that there is only light in your path. There is only light in all the meridian channels of your body, releasing the fear, releasing the jealousy, the negativity, whatever it is, anger, resentment, you know, those emotions are not really you. They're just there because of the situations that life has created. It's like even our situations, even it's not really who we are. Who we are is just pure light. And the more you stand in your power and give space between you and the drama that's in your life and just observe it, it has less power over you. And you can tap more into just accepting and with love and say, okay, like this is how I feel, and it's okay. I love how I'm feeling right now, no matter what it is. And if it's a negative emotion, usually it will just transform into something positive. Um, okay, I just am reading a couple of comments here, and it's so sweet. Um, I thank you for tuning in to group number 1. This is your blessing from Mother Isis, and abundance is coming your way. And so now I'm going to move on to reading number 2. And thank you so much for tuning in here. Reading number 2, you had the Lovers card. So that is up next. And that is like what you're calling in, your potential, your divine counterpart. And so let's do a Tree of Life tarot spread for that. All right, group number 2. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for your presence of divine beauty, divine guidance. May we be clear channels of light, helping us to see our true potential. Okay. So I'm going to lay out these cards real quick. For the crown chakra, we have the Fool, And then we have the Six of Swords, the Prince of Swords, and then we have this. You know what? This reading is, I'm going to leave the Fool. The Fool is right for the crown chakra. But this reading is looking so similar to group number one. I'm going to shuffle the cards a little better. I'm going to do that. So we have the Fool for the crown chakra. Okay, group number two. What is their full potential? What are they opening up into? What are they opening up into? Okay. Ooh, this is a beautiful spread. Oh my gosh. I wish you could see this spread. It would be way too hard. Maybe whenever I get super techie, I can somehow do a split screen and like show you the spread at the same time. Okay, so for the top of the spread for the crown chakra, we have the Fool. You're ready to take action, but it was in reverse. So there may be some hesitation. There may be some things that are coming up for you that make you not stand fully like solid in your authenticity. I mean, you're there, but maybe just a little nervous. Um, so, yeah, that's beautiful energy though, because that's new beginnings. And the Fool is totally tapped into true divine essence. Like nothing else matters. Holy Spirit channel of the divine God goddess is like illuminated and activated in a way that you are able to step in your power and take on new beginnings no matter what. Um, yeah, so that's number one. And so for the divine masculine, we have the Sun card. And the Sun card is so beautiful. It is you reflecting back the divine, her essence in your soul. You recognize your beauty and you're ready to just be like an innocent child. You are an innocent child. The actions that you are taking, the reflections that you are giving are just purely innocent and loving and joyful. So, so beautiful. And for the divine feminine at the third eye chakra, the tree of life, we have the Eight of Wands. So your visions, your reflections of the divine and who you are and your innocence is something that you are very passionate about, and you are ready to take action in your visions, in your creativity, in your everyday life, um, where your feminine nature is calling you and your creative visions. And this is being lit up. Your activated passions are being lit up by the divine. That's what the Eight of Wands is the divine coming in to give you so much power and so much illumination to your path. And so then down here on the tree of life, we have um, the hanged one, the hanged man. That's called the hanged one in here. And so this is your divine masculine again, and it's at a really powerful point in this spread. I'd say it's like the place of home, the place of where we have structure in our world, our like our actual physical home or our family or our job or a career, it's spirit is asking you to see things from a different perspective, higher up the scale, the tree of life, where you are illuminated in your higher self and in your inner self, even now, here in the 3D. See things with this perspective, like take action from here in regards to your home structure, to your work structure, and things in your reality may be actually just kind of not really what you want to see and not what you want happening, but it's okay. You're like, I'm going to play with that energy and see it from a different perspective. And how can I manipulate this to go in in the direction of my true soul purpose? Like, or how can I just see things from a different point of view, from a divine point of view, that everything is serving you in some way. And um, then we have to move further down on the tree of life on the masculine side, and the side number 7 of the Sephira of number 7 on the tree of life is about our dream state, our illusions, our desires, what we're longing for. Like that's what you want to take action on. And the Knight of Swords is a powerful angel. It can be yourself, but a lot of times I think that the knights are like our guardian angels that are helping us go forth after our destiny, after our dreams and our desires. This is what you really want to do. You really want to take action on your dreams while everything else is kind of like not really in actually reflecting back to you your dreams. Some things are and some things aren't. And that's where the Hanged Man was coming to help you see things from a different perspective. And this is on the feminine side of the tree of life. And I feel like um, it's in reverse. So I'm seeing it as you're like letting go of all of your burdens. You're letting go of what no longer serves you. But even like, just material things like things that are in your reality that it's like, well, I don't really need a second car, or I don't really need, um, yeah, things that, just whatever it could be materialistically, spiritually, mentally, physically, that has been weighing you down, you're ready to just let it go. And the high priestess here on the feminine side of the tree of life at your sacral chakra, but it's also the place on the tree where structure happens after the desires. So let's see. I'm going to put this card back down, but this is kind of what your um, tree of life looks like on part of it. Like this is the 7, this is the 8, and this is the 9 down here. And your Knight of Swords, your divine angel, is coming in with your hopes and dreams and desires and illusions and fantasies, and sitting in a place of inner trust, of seeking the divine. It's a mystery. Some of the things that some things you may not even be sure that you want, but I think because of where this was in the position of the tree of life, um, it represents ceremony, like spirituality in structure, your desires, your dreams coming into form. And with it coming into form in the high priestess at that placement, I feel like ceremony really whatever kind of ritual that you can do to help transform your outer circumstances is going to help you step more in your power and call in that divine counterpart that you are wanting. She knows. She knows everything. And she is asking you to drop down into this place of true alchemy. She wants you to transform even more. After all the transforming that you've done to get your place to the full and to the sun, this is a powerful spread because you have done so much work and it shows. And the high priestess and the temperance card, your divine angels are all here to say, keep going, like keep trusting in your inner vision and keep continuing to melt and transform all that no longer serves you. And it will melt away into beauty, into the change that we want to see. And here we have the world at your root chakra, and it was in reverse. And I think that that just means that with the Fool in reverse and the world in reverse, that stepping into completely letting go of all the distractions, all the illusions, all of the past pains or anything that is not really what you want to see in your reality, like just let it go. Like, and I know I'm making it sound so easy and simple, but it's kind of like that free hearted spirit that really helps you do that. And that is going to give you a whole new reality. Stepping into that free hearted spirit, that whole new reality is bringing in this beautiful divine counterpart that you are longing for. And I skipped over the very center of the tree, which is the Empress. This is you, baby. You are beautiful, standing in your power and all the abundance that you have created. And it was in reverse too. So maybe you're feeling a little bit of lack. Maybe you're feeling like you're not completely in charge of your domain, or like that abundance isn't flowing to you quite like how you want to see it. But with that hanged man here, excuse me, with that hanged man, it's all just a matter of perspective. You know, just hang upside down for a while and laugh and play and have fun while you're doing it. And you're going to see so much beauty flow into your life. Okay, let's pull a Rumi card. These Rumi cards are so powerful and activating at the heart level. They'll speak to that Empress energy. What is group number 2 opening up into? What is their highest potential for this love divine? This love that they're calling in. Just going to split the deck. Surrender with joy. Yes, just like I was saying, like surrendering with that light-hearted, free, open spirit, letting those burdens go. Just they're done away with. And your inner vision is here to ignite with the divine, with your true potential, the surrendered, empowered, beautiful person that you are. And it's so, so beautiful when we are activated by surrendering. It's like the whirlwind of the world is just going to swoop you up and take you to your heart's desires, to your dreams fulfilled. Wow. Thank you, group number 2, for letting me read your cards. You're such a beautiful soul, and your power is unlimited. You are given so much grace by the divine to um, help you have more happiness and help you have more joy, and supported by your angels and spirit guides. And yes, it's such a blessing um, to be reading these cards for you. So I hope they touched you. I hope the reading touched you. And I'm going to move on to group number 3 now. And let's see, group number 3 had, let's see, the 7 of Wands. I wanted to find that card again. Well, group number 3, I don't know if I'm going to shuffle the deck for you, or like, well, I'm going to shuffle the deck for you, but I don't know if I'm going to search out the 7 of Wands card. But your reading was about stepping in your power, which is what all these readings are about. So let me get this spread back up here. And let's see, maybe we can slide a little Palo Santo. My stick has been kind of hard to get going. My cat is trying to get up in the chair with me while I do readings, and I'm not sure if I should let her. I don't think it'll be too easy to. I bless you with some Palo Santo. May it clear your energy, group number 3, all the pain and the situations that are not pleasant. May they just take space out of your heart, out of your mind right now, and tapping in to that heartbeat of who you truly are, and the blood flowing through your body, the water in your life, the water in your body is God in you, bringing you healing, bringing you strength and clarity. So sweet, sweet Holy Spirit, how can group number 3 step into their divine essence, their divine potential? What are they opening up to in this beautiful reality we are all creating together? Group number 3, you are on fire. Deep down inside, there is a fire brewing within inside of you that wants to make this change. And it's been a struggle. Okay. So we're going to do the Tree of Life spread just like I did for the other groups. And let's see here. I'm just going to lay it out real quick. It's 10 cards. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. Oh, whoa. Okay. We have the Chariot, the Emperor. Wow. So beautiful. Okay, group number 3. So at your crown chakra at the top of the tree, we have, so funny, the devil. Don't be scared. It's okay. The devil represents, just holding on really tightly to whatever it may be, anything that is causing us not to come out of our shell. that's keeping that Kundalini energy down, where we want it up in our crown, but we may be seeing things from a perspective of resistance or lack or unfairness, injustice. And we do have the Five of Cups energy, so that can be just really focusing a lot on the hurts and the pains of our situation. And that's such a hard space to be in. And but it's so important and it's a beautiful space to be in too. It can be overwhelming, but we can receive a lot of love in that space. Okay, so the crown chakra, we have the devil, and then below that on the divine masculine side, we have so it's like a tree. There's the crown chakra, and then there's two cards below it. It's like a triangle. This is the divine masculine, and this is the divine feminine. It's the Four of Wands in reverse. And Four of Wands represents home, twin flames, and with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like maybe there was a breakup uh, between you and your divine masculine, um, and it really shook your foundations up and knocked your world upside down. And there's some different situations that this could be, but I feel like a breaking up in your reality of some sort in some way, um, something that was long lasting is no longer with you, or you're seeing it no longer being with you in your heart. Like maybe there's still an ending that needs to happen, but you're not feeling the connection anymore. And um, that is really, really heavy. We've got the um, Six of Pentacles in reverse. And so there might have just been too much giving and not enough receiving in this relationship situation or circumstance where you gave so much of yourself that there was just nothing else left to give. Yeah, your divine masculine side. So the next two cards below the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands are the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So your divine masculine is asking you to see your worth, your potential. This is a place of um, stability, of like, this is actually where this is number 4 on the tree of life. This represents our home, our structure, our foundation, our beliefs, and you are the queen of your castle. You are like rooted in your beauty, in your abundance, and with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you're letting go. This is where the change occurred in your situation, where you saw that you were giving too much. And here at the center of the tree is the Three of Cups right up. So there's joy in your heart, there's communion in your heart with people uh, of the same sex. If you're men, then you have a brotherhood, and if you're a sister, then if you're a woman, you have a sisterhood, and um, you're celebrating in that in your heart, celebrating with people of like-minded reflections that believe in the same thing that you do. And this is actually bringing stability into your life. It's helping you be who you truly are and take order over your whole entire life. This emperor is going to help balance out that devil energy in the crown chakra. Like, he wants you to bring balance with love into all the areas of your life. Walk in that joy, walk in that healing. So here's number 7 on the tree of life. And then here's number 8. So your dreams and desires, your capabilities, your decisions to move forward from a place of desire is going to heal this wounding, this grief. And the chariot brings healing to all areas of our life. It helps us look at our life overall, the whole picture of everything that's going on with work, with relationships, with everything. And it just rides through and says, okay, let's put this in order. Let's put this in order. Let's bring more love here. Let's bring more joy here. Let's bring more abundance to the finances, more income coming in for the home. Like, this is your angels and this is your desires. And the more that you tune in to your higher self, to your desires, calling upon your angels and your spirit guides, that's going to heal this grief that you've had, and it's going to step you into your emperor energy. And that's what the chariot is here doing. um your soul's desire is going to bring you to be in charge of your whole kingdom: heart, mind, body, soul, materialistically. Everything that you need is going to be in order, because you are stepping on the path of victory, of understanding, channeling your higher self, channeling your dreams to create your new reality. And down here at the root chakra, we have the 9 of Wands. So it's been a battle. It's been a challenging place to be in, um, having to stand in your power and be the queen or king of your domain. And you've been through a lot of challenging relationships, possibly circumstances that have done nothing but just take from you, that's left you in this place of defense, but also centered in your truth. You know more now than ever who you really are. And it's time for you to tap into that in a loving way, and to drop the defenses of all the past hurts. Like, more love and more joy can come into your life by just receiving it, by receiving um, the beauty that you are, by receiving newness, new vitality, new situations, new circumstances. It's hard for you to be open when you're in this place. And um, I think the chariot energy is key here to really being who you are at the heart level. It's the 3 of Pentacles. This is you and all of your glory and shining with your friends, with your tribe. Let's see here. I'm going to pick up, I love these feathered omen cards. They're so beautiful. They can really help you understand more about situations, and I love them. I love them. Okay. Ooh, adjust behavior and communication. So, how can you be more grateful? How can you be more grateful for the things that are happening in your life, the things that have happened? Gratitude can help take away the anger, take away the defense when we step into an attitude of gratitude. And then we have Ren, be bold and resourceful. So beautiful. And that goes well with the Emperor card. The Emperor is all about being bold and resourceful. New fate and path direction. So, and this was in reverse. Um, I'm going to read that because these cards are just too awesome not to read. Um, and they have a meaning for when they're in reverse. When cuckoo cuckoo shows up in reverse, it often indicates that you are pushing for change before you are actually ready for it. There are still loose ends to tie up, old issues to resolve, and obstacles to overcome. Once this is done properly, the new path will open to you. The cuckoo is one of the few birds that will eat the very destructive tent caterpillars. This is a sign that now is not the time to push for a new path. Rather, work on eliminating what has been eating at you. When this is done, that new path will not have to be forced. The gateway will open on its own. That is so beautiful. And I feel like this is what you need to work on is what have you been thinking about? Like, what is tying up your mental energy, loose ends in your reality that can be um, kind of help you step more into that Three of Cups celebratory energy and into your Emperor energy. I'm going to just pull another card to clarify. Let's see, what can group number three do to help you step out of the devil energy? How can they heal the wounds, the not that you're in the devil energy. It sounds so bad. But um yeah, just having your thoughts tied up. And that's funny because the bird was talking about untying, or tying up loose ends. And the devil energy can get us all tied up, and holding on to things of the past, or being, kind of bent out of shape a little bit about circumstances and situations. Wild compassion. Yes, have compassion for yourself and for the other. This will definitely transmute the energy of being tied up on things of the past. Like, whenever we look at something with compassion and just accept it and love it for what it is, we are doing so much healing for ourselves. So much healing. Okay, so we have wild compassion. So beautiful. And then, so peridot is a beautiful stone, and it's a stone of royalty. And I'd say with the Emperor card here, like, royalty is in your destiny. Like, you're so royal and so beautiful as you are. And you know your worth and you see it. And that's why it's been hard to accept negative treatment from others. But I know you got some compassion in there because we've all done wrong towards each other at sometimes, going against the grain. And when we go against the grain of life and situations, and say, you know what, this doesn't feel right. Like, my ego mind is telling me that, like, This isn't right, but I'm going to have compassion. I'm going to have radical compassion for this person, anyways, and for myself. And that will definitely help transmute the energy. Free from judgment, free to love. Yes. We can, when we've had so many wrongs done toward us, we can just like point the finger over and over again and be like, they did this to me. They did that to me. And it really gets us like out of our power when we do that, when we start judging others and judging ourselves. That is so constraining and so restrictive. Soul writing. Oh, that is so glorious. I love that. The angel at the center of your heart. At the center of your heart is just so much richness, so much royalty. And it says truth, right? The truth. What is your truth? What do you want to see in your reality? And sometimes just writing down like stories of the past can really help things shift in perspective. And your heart will just start pouring out on paper how it saw everything. And then that can tap you into more compassionate energy, more love and devotion. So we can replace this crown chakra energy with something so much more divine from your heart and soul. And yeah, I feel like Spirit's really saying, write about it. Like, bring it, put it on paper. Yes, this is your future. This is your crown energy now that you can tap into once you have, expressed so much compassion for the situations and circumstances that have occurred in your life. The King of Cups is the most balanced, emotionally balanced person in the deck. And that's what your heart really wants. With the Three of Cups there, worshiping with your soul tribe, like being in your essence, it can happen for you on a very real 3D level too, mentally, physically, spiritually. When we look back over the past with compassion, go against your ego wanting to say, but it's not right, it's not fair, and step into your own rhythm, follow your own rhythm. We also have big, bold vision. So I feel like you do see your potential, you do see your beauty, like becoming an emperor and totally ruling over your whole domain. Like your dreams are angelic, your dreams are going to come true. Just balancing out those the emotional side of yourself and stepping into um, more compassion and writing it all down. Write down the past, look at it with compassion, and then write down the future. So we see this in your future. And what else do we see in your future with this radical change? What is the true potential that group number 3 is stepping into? Group number 3, this healed, aligned, big, beautiful heart of theirs that they have now, receiving so much light, receiving so much love. What are they stepping into? Justice, a balanced state of mind, harmony in all of your worlds. And you might be bringing justice to others. Might be a legal aid person or a spokesman or like somebody that is going to help bring balance to others, is what I'm seeing like for some of y'all's potential. Um, but you're going to be stepping into a place of purity, of right knowing, of right doing, for your kingdom and all of your worlds, and also potentially for the lives of others. So, thank you so much for letting me read your cards, group number 3. Thank you for just being the beautiful, authentic, amazing soul that you are. Keep shining, keep having compassion. And thank you. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing on yourself. And your healing is my healing. And so now we're at the end of this video, and I just want to say thank you for those of you that may be here, or for those of you that may watch this video in the future. My name is Rachel. This is Soulflower Awakening. My email is soulfloweraoracle@gmail.com. If you would like a reading, email me, and I would be happy to read your cards for you. But I'm just praying for blessings for all of you on this beautiful time, this beautiful journey, and our magical lives that we're living. It's such a blessing, an honor to be with Tribe and to all co create this beautiful, amazing world that we are living in. Let's see beauty, let's create beauty, and be the beautiful soul flower awakening that we are. All right, until next time, may peace be with you. Namaste, beloved.